Good morning. This is your host, Trevor, on another episode on New York Podcast. This morning, we're going to talk about an episode on the plane where a beehive was on the tail wing of the plane. So let's jump into it. Believe it or not, this actually happens more often than you would think. When a honeybee colony outgrows its old home, the queen takes about half the worker bees to go look for a new spot, while the scout bees are out searching for a permanent nesting site. The massive cluster needs a place to rest, and the wing or winglet of an airplane parked on the tarmac looks like a perfectly fine temporary branch to them. Let's talk about what happened. Ground crews and pilots can't just ignore them or take off with them. Here is how airlines handle a surprise bee like this. No takeoffs. The plane will not take off with the bees attached, while the wind speed at takeoff would likely blow them off. Honeybees are vital pollinators, and airlines work hard to save them rather than kill them. Additionally, there is a minor risk of bees getting sucked into engines or blocking critical instruments like pilot tubes. The sensors that measure airspeed. Calling a beekeeper standard operating procedure is to call in a local beekeeper or an airport wildlife team. The relocation process. The beekeeper will typically gently vacuum or brush the bees into a specialized transport box. Because the bees are swarming, they actually don't have a hive or honey to protect, meaning they are usually at their most docile and rarely sting during this process. Once the queen is safely in the box, the rest of the swarm follows her right in. Once the bees are safely relocated to a local apiary, the wing gets a quick inspection and cleanup, and the flight is cleared to departure. For more stories like this, follow us on Spotify, and also subscribe to us on our own YouTube channel. Also, you can search in the Google searching box New York Podcast. Adventurous Tours is teaming up with Global Digital Bimpe with Western Nigerian tours, and also be 2 tours around the globe of Africa. You can contact them at Bimpy's, that's BIMPY 2011 at gmail.com, or contact Adventurous Tours New York and Event Tours NY at gmail.com. And also don't forget to contact us too for New York City tours. Again, this is your host Trevor, until the next story. Have a wonderful weekend.